Hello, everyone. My name is Gloria J. York, Master Tarot Reader for over 25 years and spiritual channeler since birth. Welcome to my new YouTube channel. I'm so happy that you're here because you're going to experience something that is really unique. What makes my channel different is that prior to posting this video, I meditate on the astrological sign that I want to read the cards for. And I ask the archangels and the spirits to enlighten me. As I lay out the cards that they have chosen, I ask them for the meaning of these cards. And they have promised that no matter who is watching, and there is over 1,000 of you watching, that there will be a message in here for you. Now, I know that sounds pretty unbelievable, but it is. It is their promise to you. So listen closely, because during the read, something will be said that will touch your heart and perhaps touch your soul. So today, we are doing the reading for the sign of Aries, the fire sign of Aries. Presently, astrologically, we're in the sign of Pisces, but Aries is next, coming up towards the end of March. And so, let's take a look. Now, as you know, time is fluid. So though I say this message is for March, it may flow into April or May. That happens often. Sometimes it takes up to a year for everything that is said here to come to fruition. But that gives you a heads up, doesn't it? So that's good news. Let's get started. Your initial card is the moon. Now the moon is an emotional card. The moon holds many secrets. So presently, you are feeling quite emotional. And someone may be keeping a secret from you, or you may be keeping secrets from others. Maybe you're trying to hide that you are emotional and sad at this time. And it's okay. It's okay to mourn. It's okay to cry, whether male or female. But keep an open mind. If you are not the one that has the secrets, and keep in mind that there is someone near you that is keeping something from you. The card that immediately influences the moon is your Four of Rods. And Spirit is telling me, in your case, the Four of Rods is talking about your foundation, your security and serenity at home. Perhaps the way things are at home. That something has come up that has altered the way they usually have been. And you're looking to establish again a solid foundation. And once you do, and you will, it just sometimes doesn't happen overnight. But once you do, it will be a home of peace and serenity. A place where you will feel comfortable. And you will be surrounded by loved ones. And you won't have this feeling of being so alone. The root card is what is happening in this near past. So that being within the past 6 months. What you've been feeling here, and you pulled the High Priestess has been pulled for you. you really are looking for an occult experience. You're looking for understanding more of the supernatural. You want to understand it. You want a message. You're craving to hear from someone who has passed. And I see that because the next card in the distant past is the card of death. Spirit is telling me that someone has passed within the last 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. And you are still saddened by that loss. You still feel a hole in your heart. And there is mourning there, without a doubt. But Spirit is moving you towards your destiny. And your destiny is the hermit. And the hermit is just someone who wants to get away from everyone for a while. Get away, be by yourself, be with your thoughts, cry it out, and then you will be enlightened. Because doing all that I just mentioned will wash away a lot of anxiety and grief and fears. And a brand new light will start to beam. And that light is going to offer you comfort and guidance on where you should go to take the rest of your life. We each have a life here. We each have lost loved ones. Grief is hard. Many of us get over it more quickly than others. There's no time limit on it. Some of us never get over it. But we most definitely realize, even in our darkest moments, we realize that we have a life to live. We were sent here with a life, a purpose, and we have to fulfill that. And the person that we loved and the people that we loved were all part of that scenario. But we still must carry on by ourselves to unfold the plan that God gave us for our life. We have our goals that we have to meet. The ones that have passed have already achieved their goals. So I'm looking at the hermit, and Spirit is talking to me and telling me to tell you that these dark days that you have been in are soon to leave you. That's your destiny. There will be a light shining upon you. Brighter days, sunnier days, happier days. Days when you're going to be with people that you want to be with, that you enjoy, that make you laugh. And so every day will be much more enjoyable for you. Now, as we look from the 6th card to the 10th, this is all about our future. And we start out with this 6th card is a good card. It's the 2 of Cups, which is 2 people coming together that love each other. Now, that could be a friend. That could be a lover. You know, love comes in so many different forms. But another person is coming towards you to tell you how much they love you and how much they love you in their life. So welcome them. Get ready for it. Someone's going to be coming and ringing your doorbell. Yeah. With flowers in hand. That's what I see. For you. Get ready. Now, the seventh position is a position of what you may fear. And the cards here are telling me that you're fearing about your health. You don't feel that you are completely healthy yourself. And if that's the case, then I hope that you're seeking some sort of healthful advice, one way or another, and resting. You know, many times, many illnesses can be cured just by resting. And we sometimes don't let our body rest. We say, oh, I want to go to that party. I want to go shopping. I want to go to the movies. I want to go out. And you're really drained and you're tired, and yet you push yourself, or you let others push you. Well, right now, your cards are saying you must think about your health. Put that health first, because health is wealth. I know you know that. In the next position, it talks about your friends and your family and your colleagues, neighbors. You've pulled the Strength card here. Spirit is saying dig deep. Dig deep within you to find the strength that God gave you. Sometimes we think we cannot bear another minute. But if you ask God for help, He will help you dig deep within inside of you, and you will see that there is a volcano of strength that you have inside of you, a will so strong that you can achieve anything. The next position, I connected always to the destiny position. It's the 9th position of the cards. And you have drawn the card of Temperance, which actually is the card that represents Sagittarius. And so Temperance, I'm combining that, as Spirit is telling me, with the Hermit. You're going to get over this overwhelming feeling that you have. Brightness and happy days are coming to you. And with this Temperance card, it's going to help you get yourself more in balance, along with your life, to get it more in balance. No more of this up and down, up and down. It's been like a roller coaster for you, Aries. Now, you're a fire sign. Fire signs are go get 'em type of people. Fire signs are fun and dedicated and achievers. And you are. But now you will have more of a life that will be in balance. And that will please you so much more, especially considering what you have been through. The 10th card is the 9 of Swords. That's the final outcome for this month. So, the 9 of Swords is a card of depression. The 9 of Swords is someone in anguish. So you have been through a lot. There's no doubt about it, no matter what the problem or the situation has been for you in particular. Some of you are feeling this drastically. Some of you are feeling it lightly. You're disappointed about something that has happened in your life. Could be a relationship, it could be a job, could be home, money, but it is a feeling of sadness. And the 10th card being the Nine of Swords, though it is sad, though it is showing you as being depressed, we talked about that earlier, that you are down, that Spirit is sending you to go and be by yourself and get your thoughts cleared, cry it out, work it out on a tablet, pen and paper, and see what your next step will be. Because the nice thing about the Nine of Swords is, though there is depression here, it's the 9. You got to take that into consideration. And the 9 is, hey, it's almost over. Yeah, it is. And that's what you have to think about. That's what you have to dwell on. That I'm not going to be sad like this always. I'm not going to be down. I might be down, but I'm not going to be out. You've got to concentrate on that and realize that to be the truth, because it is. 2 months from now, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, you'll be totally different. You'll be moving in a direction of cleaning house, clearing out the clutter, and the bad memories and the bad feelings are going to go right out the door with all the rest of the clutter. Know that to be true. Now, I always pick an extra card, and I picked one for you too. The extra card was the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is telling us that you've got 1 foot in the past and 1 foot in the present, and yet you want to move to the future. And as we were talking about here, you know you've got to move forward. You know you cannot stay in the emotional state you're in now. You've got to move forward. And Spirit is telling you that by picking this card for you and saying to you, get your foot out of the past. The past is over. It's gone. It will never be that way again. The people you knew then are gone. The horrible experience you might have had is over. The pain, the suffering. So move forward. Move forward, because Spirit and your angels, and especially your guardian angel, for each and every one of you, Aries, each and every one of you is standing there to help you and guide you. If you would just turn and ask them. Ask for help. Guide me. Help me. Comfort me. And they will. But you must ask. Now, I normally don't pull another card, but I just did. And I got the 10 of Rods for you, which means you've been carrying a heavy burden for quite a while. But now, with the 10 is completion. So now it's time to put that burden down. It's time, Aries. Put that burden down. You have no reason to carry it any further. As an extra special gift, I'm going to pull from the Archangel deck. Now, we all know the 3 most popular archangels that stand at the throne of God the Father. That's Archangel Michael, who protects all of us. Archangel Raphael, who heals us, and those that are sick that we pray for the healing. And then Archangel Gabriel, the messenger. But there's many other archangels, thousands of other archangels that we don't know their names. But in this deck are a few other names of some archangels that have revealed themselves over the years. So let's pull an archangel card and see what advice an archangel has for you, Aries. And this one card, it keeps sticking up, and so I'm going to take it. And it's from Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel says, get rid of the clutter. Clear the energy around you and use Feng Shui. Now, weren't we just talking about clearing out the clutter, clearing out the old memories and everything, sweeping them out the door with everything else? So there's your message right straight from Archangel Jophiel. And I bet your guardian angel is whispering the same thing in your ear right now. I hope you've enjoyed this read, Aries, and I hope that you'll invite your friends and come back and visit with me soon. If you did, please click on like, share it with your friends and family, and also please subscribe so you get a notice whenever I post. And I will be posting frequently. Also, if you like, scroll all the way down, and on the bottom there's a place for you to add a comment or comments. And I look forward to reading them. I really do. And so I thank you very much. God bless you, and may God bless you with good health.